So do you also use Google Ads to get more leads for your own business? Then this video can be really helpful for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video we are going to understand how to sync Google Lead Ads leads to HubSpot CRM for better lead management. So like you, I also use Google Ads to get more leads for my own business. And now what I want is that as soon as we receive a new lead from Google Ads, I want to create a new contact in my HubSpot CRM using these same details. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Google Ads and HubSpot CRM. And we are going to create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language using an amazing automation software which is Pabbly Connect. So if you also want to create this amazing automation for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So let's begin and create a connection between Google Ads and HubSpot CRM. So to do this, I'm going to open a new tab and search for the landing page of Pabbly Connect by typing pabbly.com/connect in my browser. Now it is opening the landing page of Pabbly Connect, using which we're going to create a connection between Google Ads and HubSpot CRM. But before we move on further and create this connection, I'll show you something really helpful. This is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. Pabbly community is a space where users share their ideas, workflow tips, doubts and solutions. So if you're stuck at any step, the community is a great resource for guidance. And if you also want to join this amazing community, the link is given in the description box below. Make sure to check it out. So let's head back towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect, and right now our offer is going on. So we are offering an offer of Ganesh Chaturthi where you're going to get Pabbly Connect at a one-time price, no recurring fees forever. So if you wish to purchase Pabbly Connect, today is a great day. Okay, so without wasting any more time, let's move on further. Over here, in order to start with this automation, we have two options on the landing page of Pabbly Connect. One is sign in and the other one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can simply click on this sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I am an existing user, so I'm going to click on this sign in right over here. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over you're going to see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm clicking on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connects account. And now it is opening the dashboard of my Pabbly Connects account, and to get started, I'm going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me to select the workflow builder, the new one or the classic one. So the new workflow builder is faster, flexible and ideal for those who want a modern interface, while the classic one on the other hand is stable, has a familiar approach and ideal for those who want to try it and test it setup. So you can use any one from this. I'm going to use this new one, so let's go towards the select of the new one. Now for the workflow name, I'm going to enter the name of my workflow as sync Google Lead Ads leads to HubSpot CRM for better lead management. Now let's select the folder in which we want to save my workflow. So as you can see on my dashboard, I have already created many folders in which I save my workflows. And if you also want to create a new, you can go towards this create new folder button and create your own. And now you have to enter the workflow name, select the folder and click on this button which says create. And once we click on this create, it is going to open the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger and actions are the two main principles on which our workflow is going to run. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger starts the process and the actions are results towards the same. So to get started, I'm going to click on this add trigger button, and now for the trigger application, I'm going to search for Google Ads. So I'm just going to search for Google Ads and select it. Now for the trigger event, I'm going to select it as new lead form entry and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between Google Ads and Pabbly Connect, we have received a web URL, and using this web URL, we are going to create this connection. So to do this, I'm going to copy this web URL and then open my Google Ads account. And as you can see that I have selected a lead form and I have selected these details for this lead form. Alright, let's move on further. Over here you have to scroll and you're going to see the option of this lead delivery option. You have to go to this option, and now for the webhook URL, it is asking you have to enter the webhook URL which you copied from your workflow, and now it is asking for the key. So if you wish, you can definitely enter the key and click on this send test data. And once we click on this send test data, it is saying test data sent. Alright, let's open our workflow and check that if we have received the response or not. And as you can see that we have successfully received this webhook response, and we're going to see all the details: the company name, the phone number, the email address, the first name and the last name. So yes, these are the test details because my campaign is in draft mode. Right now I'm not running a live campaign, but if you're running a live campaign, automatically you're going to receive the details of your live leads too. Now let's move on further, and I'm going to create a new contact in my HubSpot CRM using these details. So to do this, I'm going to click on this add new action step, and now for the action application, I'm just going to simply search for HubSpot CRM and select it. For the event, we have to select it as create a contact and click on this connect. Now in order to create a connection between HubSpot CRM and Pabbly Connect, we have two options: add a new connection or select an existing connection. So if you have already created this connection, you can go to this select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and now we have to click on this blue button which says connect with HubSpot CRM. And once we click on this blue button, now Pabbly is asking me to choose the account. Alright, so I'm going to simply select my account. But before selecting my account, I'll just let you know that I have already logged in my HubSpot account. So that's the reason that directly it is asking me to choose the account. So you have to keep in mind that first you have to log in all your applications before starting with the automation. If you don't log in your applications, first it is going to ask you for the credentials of your HubSpot account, and then you're going to get the option to select the account. Let's select the account and click on this choose account button. And once we click on this choose account, yes, you can see that with this we have successfully created a connection between HubSpot CRM and Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking me for many details, but we are only going to enter the details which are required or the details which we have of our lead. So like we have this company name, so I'm going to enter this company name, but we are not going to enter it manually by typing it like this, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering what is mapping. So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step, and when we insert the data from the previous step, automatically our data becomes dynamic and change with every new response received. So we only have to map this string value. You have to keep this in mind. Let's move on further and map the rest of the details like this email address. I'm going to look for the email address and map it. Now I'm going to map this first name. I'm just going to search for first name, map it. Now let's move on further. We are only going to fill in the details which we have of our lead, alright, or the details which are required. So yes, I'm going to move on further and fill in this last name. So if you wish to search for a detail and you don't want to look for the details like this in all the fields, what you can do is you can simply press Ctrl F on your keyboard and search for the detail you want to map directly. Like I want to map phone, so I'm going to search for phone, and as you can see, this is the phone number. It has highlighted it. So let's map this phone number, and yes, you can see it was so easy. Like this, you can search for the details you want to map and map it one by one. And after mapping all the details which we wish to fill in, I'm going to click on this save and send test request. And once we click on the save and send test request, we have received the positive response that this is the new contact ID which we have created. This means that we have successfully created a new contact in HubSpot CRM. Alright, so let's open our HubSpot CRM, and as you can see, a new contact has been created. You're going to see the same name, same email address and the same phone number which we received in our test submission. And with this, we have successfully completed our workflow. And now whenever we are going to receive a new lead from entry from Google Ads, automatically a new contact will be created in HubSpot CRM. All of this is going to happen in backend. We just have to sit back and relax. So yes, now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly Connect, you can connect many more applications. And now if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this URL. And now go try this amazing automation for your own business too, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Connect.